It is Swansea Uni against TNS in the Welsh Cup Final. Can we get our hands on some silverware? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to Club 1, Episode 11 of the Campus to Champions series. We are in the Welsh Cup Final against the team that robbed 6 of our players. The team we ran to just a 2-point difference in the Welsh Premier League. A team where if we just had not conceded 1 goal, we would have dethroned them as the Welsh Premier League champions. It is Swansea Uni, amateur Swansea Uni against TNS in the Welsh Cup Final. I hope I've done a good job in hyping that up for you for our first appearance in a Cup Final. So we will be showing off the Cup Final today. We'll do the end of season awards and then we'll go through the plan for next season. So there's not real much to go through since last time. Obviously, we did finish second in the league. We have qualified for the Europa League 2. Not the Europa League, not to be confused with the main Europa League. We are in the 3rd tier European competition next year. But first of all, we have to shake the monkey off our shoulder. That is TNS. So without further ado, the lineup's going to be the same lineup as been for the last few games. Parks in goal, Bradley Webb, William Warnock, Bill Lewis and Alabusu at the back. Berry and Price in the middle with Jones, Helm and Bennett in our attacking positions. And Michael Cook, who has scored 8 goals in his last 2 games, 7 goals in his last 2 games, is going to be lining up front for Swansea Uni. I was thinking about going very defensive against TNS, but you know what? We're just going to throw everything at them and see how we get on. So we're going to submit the team. We're going to get the game underway. Can we walk away with the Welsh Cup? Now, let's have a look at their team. Do we recognise anybody in their team? No, we don't. I think they could be cup-tied, actually, thinking about it. So this is the side that robbed us for 6 of our best players. Now, I'm going to give a very good team talk here. So I want to go with go out there and get revenge. But that's not really an option. So I'm going to give an assertive. Nobody expects us to get a result. So go out there and enjoy yourselves. I have faith in you. Go out there. Get the difference. Be the difference. Be the player that's going to grab us a goal. It is Swansea Uni against TNS in the Welsh Cup Final. Can we get our hands on some silverware? Corner from Helm, 6 minutes in. Cleared away as far as Tom Price. Loses the ball though, and TNS are going to come out us on the counter. And we are playing in the Cardiff City Stadium, the biggest stadium we've played in our careers. Long ball though to Byrne. Doesn't quite get it down, but it's outside the box. Finds Fondop, but he foots it over the bar. Still 0-0. Goal kick from Parks, 12 minutes in. TNS have had 3 shots, none of them have been on target. They've had the possession. So we're not really enjoying the best of start here at the Cardiff City Stadium. But Byrne in the box, finds Fondop, it hits the post. And that is the closest that TNS have come to scoring a goal so far in this game. Coming up to half-time, a very nervy final. But I would say that it's been mostly TNS. I'm going to go on cautious. Because, as I say, they do like the team that's more than likely to score the goal. As Helm finds Bennett. Can Michael Cook pounce? Michael Cook is pouncing. He's in the box. Michael Cook. It's over the line. It's over the line. Michael Cook has scored in the Welsh Cup Final. What a hero Michael Cook's turning into be. We lose our best strikers. He was our best striker in the JD Cymru South. And he's come along to fill the gap that Cameron Archer has left us in. And it's gone over the line. Michael Cook against the runner play. It's going to go down as an own goal, but we all know it was Michael Cook. I'm going to say a passionate. I'm very happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. We are 45 minutes away from lifting the Welsh Cup. and we are 45 seconds into the second half. Well, a minute 45 seconds. Can we hang on, or are TNS going to show their superiority? As Fondop's in the box now, it's a save from Adam Parks. Come on, boys. If we can get to 70 minutes, still 1-0 up, I might consider parking the bus for the last 20 minutes of the game. But Whitehouse for TNS, Dyson. I mean, TNS are the heavy favourites to win this. I mean, they are, I believe, even a professional club. They're definitely semi-pro. But we are still 1-0 up. On the hour mark, I am going to make a sub, as I've noticed Henry Jones on a 6.2. So we are going to bring him off. Who can I bring on? Dan Eady. Dan Eady's been with us since the JD Cymru South. He's not the best of players, but we are going to bring him on to make the difference. Tom Price is on a 6.2 as well. He's not really performing, so Connor Shields can come on for him. Double substitution. Still 1-0 up. Corner, 65 minutes for TNS. It's a header, but it's over the bar. TNS now threatening. They are desperate for a goal. 73 minutes now. There's only 15 minutes to go. I've noticed they've changed their approach. They've gone more attacking. So I think whatever happens out of this highlight, well, unless Fondop scores, he does score. I just tempting fate there. I was going to go park the bus, but they have grabbed an equaliser, so there's no point in me parking the bus now because we need to find another goal. But Harrington, it's a long ball over the top. It's the Cameron Archer special. Fondop's one-on-one. They have deserved it. We can't take that away from them. They do grab a goal back. Can we hang on to full time, maybe? 86 minutes, 5 minutes to go. TNS, they're going to be coming at us. We are still playing cautiously. We're going to go counter-attacking football here to try and break away and score a goal. But Fondop through again. It's a parry straight into Sweeney. And TNS have got their winning goal. 2 late goals. We did well. I mean, the fact that we were even in the Welsh Cup Final is an achievement. Do you know what I mean? We are an amateur side. You know, we were tipped for relegation at the start of the year. And we finished the league in second place. I mean, TNS was so scared of us that they signed all our best players. So we can't be too, upset about the way this game has gone. But, we had that bit of hope at half-time. Fondop just about beat the offside trap. But, I mean, look at the stats. 17 shots, 6 on target. We only had 1 shot all game. But TNS, they are the Welsh Cup champions. They've done the double. But, they're TNS, do you know what I mean? They are the Man City of the Welsh Premier League. It's like Man City against, championship sides at this level. TNS have all the money. They get all the players. So to be, in the Welsh Cup Final, it's a massive achievement. I'm going to give a passionate, despite the performance, I'm pleased, or despite the result, I'm pleased with the performance. I mean, we are so close to TNS, and if we were a semi-professional side, I think we could overtake them. But being an amateur side, it's a very, very tricky try, because ultimately we can't keep our players. That's the problem. So TNS do lift the Welsh Cup. We do lose in the final, but, we're doing all right. Denby scouting Michael Cook. I don't blame them because he's been playing really well. But that is the end of the season. So we do come runners-up in the Welsh Cup to TNS. We were runners-up in the league to TNS. So essentially, we are the best team in Wales if you take out TNS. Because, they're just better than everyone else. I mean, yeah, they're a professional side. Do you know what I mean? They are so used to winning. They've won, the last 10 league titles. They are the dominant force. And Scott Rusco, the easiest job in football, managing TNS. So I think what we'll do, we will skip to the end of season awards and my plans for next season. It didn't take long. I pressed continue and it came straight through. So the overall best 11 for Swansea Uni. We've got Adam Parks in goal, Alibusu, Klaus, who broke his leg last season, Matthews, who defected to TNS, and Kai Owens. We've got Berry and Helm in the middle. We've got Fox and Dennis, who Dennis obviously defected to TNS. and Michael Cook and Cameron Archer up front. A very good side we've accumulated over 2 years. But the end of season awards, Mark Helm won the player of the season, 59% of the vote. He's going to be gone next season, I'm pretty sure. I mean, when you got sides like Chesterfield, Macclesfield Town and York City, I mean, Chesterfield are, they'll be in League 2 next season. Macclesfield are in League 2 at the moment, and York City are in the National League. So he's going to be moving on next year. I think there's no doubt about that. He won't be with us next year. But Alabusu right back got second place, and Bill Lewis got third. Fair play to him. Cameron Berry with goal of the season against Carmarthen Town. We will watch this through together. Let's see what this goal looks like. Was this one I showed on camera? We'll have a look. But Alabusu plays it to Berry on the volley. Oh, it's a nice goal. Low drive in the corner. I think I might have shown that one on camera. But very nice goal from Berry. A very good goal of the season, I would say there. Mark Helm signing of the season. I mean, all the other sidings left. So, Mark Helm, he's done well there. And Michael Cook, young player of the year. I mean, I think it's more the last 3 games he's won that off. But, that's fair enough. Whatever, that's all good by me. So, Michael Cook, top goal scorer with 10 goals. 7 of those came in the last 2 games of the season. Mark Helm was the highest average rating. He had 9 assists, best pass completion, most player of the matches. Bradley Webb, he's the naughty boy of the side. He had 10 yellow cards and no red cards all season. So, fair play to the side. Very disciplined. As far as team of the season goes, we had Parks in goal, Webb, Warnock, Matthews and Alabusu. Tom Price and Berry in the middle, with Bennett, Helm and Dennis on the right-hand side, and Cameron Archer, the striker. So it's sad that 3 of those team of the year are no longer with us, but it's the way things go. Season review. Swansea Uni will justifiably look back on a season with a smile on their collective faces as they defied pre-season expectations of relegation and instead mounted a campaign in which they secured continental qualification for next season. So like I say, everyone's tipping us to go down. We were the best of the rest when it came to Welsh football. So fair play, we've done well there. So for next season, this is the club vision and expectations. So they want us to get top 3 again next year. That's going to be tricky, but we're going to have to bring in some players. But they want me to play defensively solid football, possession football. Right. How can I play high-tempo pressing, possession, and defensive football all at the same time? And make the most of our set pieces? I feel as if you're asking me to do 4 different things, Hubert. I mean, if I want to take, I might take out set pieces. I'll play the rest, but just don't give me set pieces. I don't want to do set pieces though. I'm happy with high tempo. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with possession. Defensively solid football. Can we take that one out maybe? Yeah, there we are. He's happy with that. So play possession football, set pieces, and high tempo. That's fine. We kind of play that way anyway, so that's not a problem. But they want us to continue to qualify for the Europa Cup 2. So they want us top 3 next season. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Top 3 again. We're going to have to be very clever in the transfer market. We're going to have to scout all the Premier League sides again, I think, to try and bring players in. But I think next season, board wants to get top 3 again. So injury report, not much to report there. And the squad are on end of season break. So as far as next season goes, I think it's going to be a rebuild job, for next year, because we are an amateur side, and I think a lot of our players are going to be poached next season. I think Bennett is going to be poached. Helm 100% is going to be poached. Cameron Berry may be poached. Tom Price could be. Bradley Webb, Will Warnock could. So there's a lot of players I think could leave because bigger clubs are going to be looking at them, or even paid clubs are going to be looking at them. So I think we're going to have to bring in, very similar to this season, we're going to have to bring a lot of players in, essentially a new 11, to try and make up what this squad is going to look like next season. As far as future plans go, I mean, we are going to be going to season 3 of Swansea Uni. And I am going to stay with Swansea Uni for at least to the start of the season, because we are in the Europa League 2 next season. So I do want to be in charge of the Europa League 2. But as we do go into third season, and one thing I will say as well is that the board have been very good to me when it comes to doing my coaching badges, as we are now studying for a Continental B licence. So we are doing well. We are moving up the ladder and starting to get a lot of coaching badges in now. We're a 1.5-star reputation. So I think that next season could be our last season at Swansea Uni before we start to look for a club that's going to pay us money to be a football manager. Because like you say, we're not on no money. I'm still volunteering my time and managing my real life job as in charge of Swansea University's football side. So, you know, unless something in the summer comes along, I'm going to stay in charge at least for the Euro qualifiers, and then we'll go from there. But I think it's now time to show that we are a very good manager. I think a club should now pay us money to be a manager. But, you know, they got to pay me at least 500 quid a week. Otherwise, I'm not going to move. Because I can't quit my full-time job and move to a random country unless I'm being paid at least £500 a week from the club I'm going to. So we will keep an eye on the job centre. I mean, we'll have a quick look together now just to see kind of what potential jobs are out there. So we'll have a look at job security and we'll see what jobs are out there at the moment. We have a lot of leagues loaded, so it's taking a bit of time to load up. But let's have a look. Let's see what jobs are available in the job market here. So, you know, realistically, we're looking at 1/1.5 star clubs. So we got Altrincham in the Vanarama North. Yeovil Town, 2-star, and that might be a bit of a push. Dumbarton in Scottish League 1. So some interesting clubs are out there, but we'll see what happens in the summer. We'll see if anybody does come in, but I am going to be staying at Swansea Uni at least for the Europa League 2 qualifiers, because that's going to be very exciting for an amateur side to go in to the qualifiers. But that is the end of the season, my friends, so tune in next time for the start of our third season at Swansea Uni. We'll go through all our signings, we'll go through sort of what the plans are. I would imagine it's going to be the qualifiers that come first for the Euro Cup 2. So we'll probably face some random European team from some random country. We'll probably get knocked out in the first round because, let's be honest, you know, compared to all of the countries, we're probably not as good as everybody else. But we will come back for that. So fingers crossed, guys, season 3 of Swansea Uni. But I think a new job is on the horizon. But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time for hopefully European qualifiers. But I might get a job offer. You don't know. You'll have to tune in next time to find out. Thank you very much for watching.